Hello everybody, this is Steroid Unicorn here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys an update actually to a data pack that I made a little while ago. And I figured I'd make a full video for it because the old one wasn't very good. And I've made some massive improvements to it. So this is the custom world generation data pack. I made it like 5 months ago or something like that. And before it was you teleport the player, and then armor stands would get teleported around the player, and then they would teleport downwards, and then it would fill all the blocks in that area. But now it's actually uses the force load command, so you can actually sit here as your world generates. So I'll give you guys an example here. So this is an already generated world. It's something a similar idea to the last one. It filled all the grass with ice. It filled all the water with air. Some of the water got missed, unfortunately, just because of how water works. It would flow and then fill in some areas. It filled all the sand with glass, as you can see here, so you can see down. And it filled all the stone with air. So a few different things going on. And that took about 20 minutes. So it does from positive 500 to negative 500. Here's a desert, so you can see all the glass. And then you can see as you walk over, it's a really cool look. You can look down into the abyss basically here, which is the you know, under the ground where all the stone is missing. So yeah, and I'll just give you guys a run through here. So this world's already generated, so it's gonna go really fast. But if we go reload, it'll come up and tell you how to use the data pack, where the path is to change what blocks are filled, which is this right here. And then in that file, you can just go and change what the fill commands are. It gives you a warning because if you're not careful and you change, like let's say you set air to be changed to a block, like that'll significantly increase your fill time, like by a lot. It'll probably be like 4 or 5 times the amount of time. So this only took 20 minutes, but if you did that, it would probably take more like, you know, an hour, maybe an hour and a half, something like that. But yeah, so if we go and we click here to generate, you'll see it starts going, and it'll say progress out of this. Actually, I'm gonna change that number. I forgot to. It's actually half that number, so it's 7,800 instead of 15,000. At first, I was gonna do positive 1,000 to negative 1,000 on the X and Z. So it would be a total of 2 million blocks plus up to the sky and down. So it would be even more than that. But I decided on just doing the positive 500, 500 to negative 500, 500 because that would be a lot faster. But yeah, so it's doing chunk by chunk right now. So the progress is going up. So every number on here is actually a chunk being completed. And then it'll just go across. So it's something like like I said, 7,000 chunks that it needs to do. And it goes pretty quick. I mean, right now it's going so fast because it's not actually filling anything because it's this. I've already done this world, right? So if it is filling blocks, it'll be a lot slower. So just so you're aware of that. But yeah, so it'll go and it'll fill everything in, and yeah, it's a lot better this way, so you can actually play the game while it's filling the world. Just a disclaimer, it will delete items. So to speed up the process, I had it delete items in the loaded chunks. Because in places like the ocean biome where there's lots of seaweed, or like, you know, if it breaks any blocks that, like sugarcane, stuff like that, it would severely lag your computer. Because there'd be like tens of thousands of items being dropped, and you obviously don't want that. So I made sure to delete items that are near the loaded area. So if it passes over you, like let's say you're playing along and it passes over you, it will delete all your items on the ground. So make sure not to have any items on the ground as it passes over, and then you should be good. Wow, we have a village here. This is kind of cool. This is really interesting looking. But yeah, as you can see, there's some really interesting concepts you can do with it. You could, you know, make like a netherscape. Like you could change the desert from being just hot enough for sand to just hot enough for fire. Oh, you just saw the armor stands go by there. So they're passing us. And yeah, so you can do a lot of things with this. I don't really have to, it's up to creativity. I'm not gonna try to spoil it your fun for you guys, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. There's a link in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye.